Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue our adventure. Last time we cleared out the wintry cave, and we got the Libra Crest. Now, we could go to the Libra Temple to move on with the plot, but I actually want to head back through the Focus Tower to go to Foresta to rest up for free because, well, I'm cheap. Really, no, that's it. I'm headed back to Foresta to heal up, and then I'll meet you all at that battlefield outside of Winter Cave. So, see you there. Okay, I made it back here to the battlefield where we find some desert hags. I am not entirely certain if this is a mistranslation or not. Because they're the Sahajin type enemies. Or maybe they're meant to be like references to Dagon or something. I don't know. But they're weak to fire. So you just set them on fire. Anyway, I will follow my normal protocol and meet you all back here when I've gotten down to the last battle. Alright, last battle. Now, these desert hags did something off-screen that I've never seen them do before. And that was counter Benjamin's physical attack. It wasn't for a lot, like 50 HP, but still, I've never seen them do that before. Anyway, for clearing out that battlefield, will you get 600 gold? Alright. I would stop by Aquaria to heal up, but I don't think it's necessary. I did swing through level forest, on my way back through Focus, towards Focus Tower, so that, I could, grab, the heal potions and things that are there. Oh no, the water's dried up, it's hopeless. Let's have a look. There's someone inside. Where, Benjamin? Where do you see somebody inside there? Oh, you mean back here. It's the old man. Aquaria is in great danger. I know that. We need wake water to melt the ice. But the wake water's dried up. Hear me! I am not some conjurer of cheap tricks. I mean, all that's left of the wake water is in this bag. Take it and go to Aquaria. Get some cure potions for our trouble. And I will not hesitate to continue to stock up on Phoebe's arrows. And if you need to, if you feel that you need to, you totally can just spam entering the Libra Temple to stock up. I'm not going to, at least not right now, but if we were to get below, you know, like 30 arrows, yeah, I'd take 10 minutes out of my day to do that. Don't think we should ever get that low, though. Wakewater, please save our town! And the plant is okay. That's it? I guess this town will stay frozen until the crystal of water shines again. Then I guess we'd better hurry to the ice pyramid. That's right. So we'll head into the inn here, and now that we've unfrozen the herbs, we can buy some cure potions. Not that we need to. We can also buy some bombs still. Not that we need to. But I will stay at the inn. Still can't do anything else, though. So, let's hit the waterfall basin. Huh? Let's push this out of our way. Okay. Push, push, push. And... push, push. Maybe? No. Don't. Darn it. It's okay. We can push it in all kinds of crazy directions. Well, the 4 cardinal directions, anyway. It's a matter of just getting things lined up. I think we'll need that there later. Maybe. But if you ever screw up, or if you put one of those in the wrong place and you can't get through there, you just leave the map, come back. The most annoying part about that is, of course, that you have to fight all the enemies again. That can be quite obnoxious. One moment, viewers. I need to go do some dad stuff. Okay. Dad duty taken care of. I was mistaken. I need to bring it over this way. So let's do that. But like I said, if you ever get yourself into a situation where, like, you can't move it, you just leave the map and come back. Let's see, I think this is where we want it. Because we can use that little column, or that ice pillar. Nope. To jump between places, you just have to place it correctly. And I should have just... I think I had it right earlier. Right there. Silly rogue. Alright. Let me clear out this enemy. Anywho, here's a new enemy. The Lamia. They can confuse you, so we definitely want to prioritize them with the Bow of Grace. If Phoebe will hit them. They can also put you to sleep. I wish it was that easy to put my kids to sleep. Like, seriously. And they turn into little itty-bitty snakes whenever you weaken them. Benjamin gets slapped away. Kill the Lamia. Thank you. It's fine. I'm not annoyed by you all missing. I hate missing. Anyway, that frees up yet another pillar. We'll just put that right there. And then we can hop across, like so. Alright, let me take care of these Lamias. Alright, Lamia's defeated. Now you might be thinking, Rogue, whatever shall we do? Well, the answer is we're going to move this up here for the moment. Let's see, and then we want to move it down into here so that we can jump across to fight that Sahajin, or Desert Hag. But we want to place it just so. There. I think that'll do it. No. Might need both of them for that part. I'm not sure. Let me try moving it down one tile. That'll still work. I can't retrieve it later, though. So, Yep, there we go. Just really quickly took out those, desert hags. And in here, we get some bombs, and we have to fight some more Lamias. Alright. Lamia's down. And now we have to make a bridge to get up there. I know what you're thinking. How are we going to do that? The answer is easy. Very carefully. No. We're going to use the other pillars. We don't need them in their positions, the positions they're in any longer. So, just move that. Not there. There. That should do it. That should do it. Oops. Can't go in this way. Gotta go in from the south. Let's see. That looks like a boss, so let's just go ahead and pop up our HP. Our MP looks good. Oh, but we can get right around him to grab the heal spell for Benjamin. And then it's boss time! Now, first phase of this is to get rid of these desert hags. And I actually want to do that by single targeting a fire spell on each of them. I think with a single target, Benjamin can take them out. I know Phoebe can. Yes, good. Alright. Then we have to fight the snow crab, which, as I recall, is weak against axes. And possibly fire? No. Full Nelson! I never knew what that was until I watched DBZ Abridged. So, there you go. Oh, it's foaming at the mouth. Ooh. Okay. Benjamin, you go ahead and attack Phoebe. Let's cure Benjamin. That's not gonna work. Well... like... I really should maintain Benjamin's HP a little bit better. But I don't. Icy foam. As long as it's not hot white foam. I mean... I said what I said. I mean, Phoebe is really carrying the day here with her Thunder spell. And like that, we have defeated... Oh! Here's how to use a jumbo bomb. The exact same way as the explosives. And now... we could get up here to this battlefield. And we can go to the ice pyramid. You know the rules. Battlefield first. Back when I get to the last combat. Okay, so this is the 6th battle in this battlefield, and we have new enemies, mages. As their name suggests, they will cast spells on you. They're pretty easy to defeat, though. Kinda like that. Anyway, I'll see you in a couple more battles. One more to go! And I'm just spamming the bombs and Phoebe's Bow of Grace here. I might actually head over to the Libra Temple before we go into the Ice Pyramid and get her some more arrows. This is why I like taking out the Lamias first, because not only can they confuse you, but they put you to sleep, and it's annoying. Just bonus XP for that. So... I'm going to spend a few minutes just going in and out of the Libra Temple to refresh Phoebe's arrows. 6 times ought to do it. And then I'll rest up at Aquaria and meet you all at the pyramid. Alright, last batch of arrows. Let's head over to the ice pyramid. Well, I guess I should rest up in Aquaria first, huh? We have plenty of cure potions. And plenty of spell charges. I'm not worried about it. Might actually have to make 2 trips to the ice pyramid, although usually I don't. Curious. I see a switch, but I can't reach it. Let's push it with something. You gonna tell us what we push it with? Your sword. Not that Benjamin tells you, but that's what it's used for. Pushing switches you can't reach. Huh. Pretty easy, there's no enemies around here. Get some refreshers. Oh, I forgot that you get some arrows there. That's okay. Wait, what? Well, you remember what that person said in town about how, the monsters in the ice pyramid are invisible, and you need a magic mirror to see them? Yeah, we gotta go find the magic mirror. Now, the ice pyramid can be kind of mazy, so I would strongly recommend looking up a map. I didn't, but if I need to, I will. As I recall, it's over on this side. And the maps usually will also tell you where all the enemies are. And I don't know if you can get to the, if you can get to the magic mirror without, getting into any battles, or not. I genuinely don't remember, so if somebody feels like looking that up in the comments, you can. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep fighting battles. Trio of Lamias. Spam them with bombs and the Bow of Grace. Benjamin gets put to sleep. That is honestly the best outcome for those Lamias, is if they both target the same character with that sleep lure. Or if they confuse a character and then put it to sleep. There's the magic mirror. And now we'll be able to see all the enemies in this dungeon. See? Case in point. Anyway, let me clear some of the enemies off this area, and I'll be back so that you can see what's in the chest. Alright. Get some bombs for our trouble. Don't remember what's up here. There's a mage. Nothing! It's a dead end. You could see how this could get very, very annoying to fight through whenever you don't realize that the enemies are invisible and you don't know where the magic mirror is. Fortunately, I remembered exactly where the magic mirror was. May as well pick up those arrows. Oh, efficiency, Rogue. You should have left it for another three more so that you get all 10. Yeah, I could have. I didn't. You know what? We're just gonna let Phoebe handle this. And then Rogue's gonna make an input error and make himself look like a fool. Well, I may as well drag you all along with me for this one. There we go. Now you can see the counter. So yeah, I'd never seen that before this run. I have played through this game I don't know how many times. Maybe that's just something that happens when you're using a cat claw against them? I'm not sure. And we gained a level for Benjamin. That's always nice. We'll wait to fight that mage. I want to go see what's around this corner first. And if it just leads us around, it does. So I'm going to go ahead and clear off the rest of the enemies on this floor, and then I'll meet you back right here. Alright, so I've cleared off this floor. I'm gonna go through the rest of the areas. I cleared out, pretty much everything around here. So we're gonna have this battle against this Lamia to get to that treasure over there. And I'll go ahead and use bombs, because Phoebe can take one of these out. And then Benjamin can get them down to critical status with bombs. And then Phoebe can just finish them off with her bow. Yeah, go ahead. Try and confuse the sleeping character. What's weird is I think it stacks, even though he's asleep. And we get some arrows. So this is the order that I would go through and collect these treasures. And then up here we have a new enemy. Stony Roost, or Stony Roost. They will stone your characters. They are weak to Phoebe's shoot attack, if I recall correctly. Oh, and Benjamin's been put to stone. All for demonstrative purposes, of course. Yes, they can hit you with muffle, but, we're both immune, so it makes you wonder why the programmers did that. The only thing I can think of is maybe you come through here without getting the magic ring, and then Benjamin could be silenced, maybe? Speaking of Benjamin, heal yourself up there, pal. Hey, you can use that muffle ability all you like. Just stop hitting us for damage. So you get an idea of what these guys are like. Now let's see here. To get to this treasure, we need to hit the switch inside the statue there with the flashing eyes. And we get more arrows for our trouble. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna come down here. Let's see. I want to come over this way. And over here, there's another treasure that we have to use the sword to get. And it's more arrows. Nothing down here, and I'll have to fight this Lamia mage and be back in a second. Okay, so newish enemies here. Sphinx and Fanquid. Fanquid is very similar to that Squidite we fought. And Sphinx, if I recall, can confuse and possibly petrify? I do not remember exactly. But the Sphinx looks terrifying when it gets angry. Have I mentioned how much I love the music in this game? Anyway, I want to come up here to the third floor real quick, because we actually need to do this sequence in the third floor before we go ahead and move on. It's one of those really jerk moves. Actually, no. We don't want to do this one yet. My apologies. My apologies. We want to go do the other two first. That's the path to progress. Like, as soon as I said that, I'm like, wait a minute. Is that right? I don't think that's right. And that's because it's not. So that's our path to progress. We're not after progress right now. We're after treasure. We're after pictures of Spider-Man. Oh, I forgot to kill a mage. Oh, I'll have to do that. Whole bunch of Lamias and mages and all sorts around here. So, I'm gonna get these arrows, and then I'm gonna take care of all these enemies off camera. Okay, so that's all those enemies, and for our trouble, we get some arrows. And we get to go up here. To a different part of the 3rd floor, where we get to fight more enemies. 3 stony roosts. Don't use the quick spell on them. My usual go-to is to have Benjamin either cast fire, which isn't quite as effective, or have him... Uh-oh. No, we are not giving up. Have him use the bombs. That can happen. If both your party members get petrified at once, it's an automatic game over. So that kind of sucks. But fortunately, you know, game overs in this game are polite suggestions. And then we have a new enemy here. Gathers. Don't call them beholders. Whoa. Should go see an ophthalmologist, my friend. They're weak against bombs. Similar to some enemies that look like that in other Nintendo franchises. Anyway, we have another, essentially a knockoff version of the snow crab there. And for our trouble, we get some heal potions and some more arrows. Alright, back down we go. None of these chests are particularly critical, shall we say, to completing the ice pyramid. So let's go down here and clear out this guy. One note to keep in mind is that right now, Benjamin's strongest weapon is still, for a single target anyway, is still the axe. By a little bit. The attack power of the cat paw is 50, but it has a chance to paralyze and poison your enemy, which we've seen that come in handy, you know, with the Sphinx and stuff. But the axe still does more raw damage. Oh, I'll bring you all along for this one. It'll be quick. Simple enough. And we get some heal potions out of that. Okay. Now, back to our path to progress. Trying to remember where that is. Right. Need to go up and around this. Wrong path. There we go. Try it again, rogue. Is it this way? No. This one. I don't think jumping makes you go any faster, but it's fun. Okay. Now we're in here again. And we will swing up to the 3rd floor. And we want to go right off of this staircase first. So, let me clear out these enemies and I'll be back. Okay, so I've cleared out all the enemies on the right-hand path. Bring you along so that you can see how to get where we're going. So we get some arrows out of this chest. We get arrows out of this chest, but how are we going to get past it? Well, we just jump over. That's all. And you need to do that before you can proceed on this floor. Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those. Nothing sucks worse than getting all the way to that port. Yes, that port. That part, and being like, well, where do I go from here? Alright, let's see. So, what I've been doing lately is just having Benjamin use the jumbo bombs, because the Sahajins cannot, or, sorry, desert hags, cannot counterattack, probably because it's I think it's a thrown weapon? Doesn't count as a shoot attack, though. Same thing with these stony roosts. I've been having him throw bombs at them. That way they can't hit him with the petrified beak. So that's just something to keep in mind. Anyway, I'm going to clear out all the enemies on this floor and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so down the end of this serpentine hallway, there's a little hatch here. And inside here was a stony roost group. Took care of them. And for our trouble, we get some arrows and some explosives. And then we come over this way. There were some more mages, another stony roost. And we can go through here. Yeah. You get all the way to the end, and then you realize you have to go around to hit the statue. It could get a little annoying. Alright, so let's see here. There's nothing to the right, if I recall correctly. We'll get to that treasure chest later. So, I think it's just a couple of enemy groups on this floor that we can get to right now. These mages. And then I think a Sphinx group later down at the bottom of the map. I keep hoping that these mages will do this on screen, but whenever they heal themselves, the text that pops up is, the mage uses the cure. And I'm like, really? I thought this soundtrack was pretty rockin' as it is. I didn't think that we needed help from the cure. There's a lot of enemies in the middle. We'll get there eventually. Because there's definitely something we want up there. No. Bombs. That way we can take out that gather, because if I recall correctly... Hey! Oh, split damage. Oh, great. Oh, well, that'll take care... It didn't take care of her confusion. I'm annoyed by this. Oh, Phoebe just knocks herself out. Shoots herself with the Bow of Grace, and just takes herself out of the combat. Anyway, she's brought back with 1 HP. And we'll head up to this level. I'm trying to think here. I think what we want to do is just fall down here. Yep. We'll get this treasure chest here. And this one here. Now, I want to fight through one of these combats first, before we go do anything else. Nice. I wonder if that squid needs its arms to do that electropulse, so once you make it go critical, like, it can't do anything anymore. Anyway, in here we get noble armor. We look. Gives us strength against water attacks and poison attacks. So that's pretty nice, especially in this dungeon. Alright, I'm going to clear out the rest of these enemies, and I'll be back once I do. Okay, last enemy group defeated. So let's gather what's in these chests. And get our sword at the ready, because we need to press a button. And we've got to go through this room again. This was always my favorite area as a kid. I was obsessed with Egypt, so... Anyway, let's defeat this Sphinx group, and I'll be back. So during that last battle, the Gather, which I had gotten to critical using my bombs, decided to self-destruct and hit BB for quite a bit of damage. So since I'm planning on using a seed on Phoebe before the boss fight, I'll just have her go ahead and heal us up. Alright, let me take care of... I think that was the... there's no new enemy groups on this screen. So let me take care of all the enemies that are here, and I'll be back. Alright, that was the last battle. In this chest there was some cure potions, and I hit the wrong key. But you can jump across these if you can find places where you can jump. That's the caveat. There's not many. Only 2 that I can think of. And in order to make progress, we have to go down here. Doesn't really matter which direction you fall. Huh. Hit the switch. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. I'm going to take care of them all, and be back in a second. Alright. So let's grab what's in these chests. The Knight Sword. Now, that is the upgrade for our Steel Sword, and you can see that it is well and far away better when we're facing a group of enemies than anything except the bombs. So bombs are really only really useful for when we are facing that last enemy in a group. Who are you? Waha! I'm enjoying our little game. What little game? This is the first time we've seen you. Well, that's the boss of the dungeon. And apparently that boss is enjoying our little game. What little game? Beats me. Alright, let me clear out these enemies, and we'll be back. The Knight Sword is so nice at defeating enemies. Alright, let's see. Who's gonna go first? Phoebe or Benjamin? Of course. Well, we might see the Gatherers use self-destruct here. No. Well, Let's finish him off then, Benjamin. Alright, so let's have Phoebe heal herself. And cure herself. And Benjamin while she's at it. Now hopefully she'll go first this time. Because if we can get just the 2 gatherers... Of course not. If we're left with just the 2 gatherers, then Benjamin can take them both out with 1 bomb. Ah, blind flash. Don't want Benjamin to miss with the bombs. And let's show off the Night Sword. Yeah. Nice, solid 300-ish points of damage. It's pretty nice. Alright, let me clear out this battle. Alright. Climb up here, and we'll defeat this Sphinx. And we're brought up to here. And in here we get some arrows, and more arrows in theory. You may be thinking, but Rogue, how do you get those? You have to go back. I'm not going to. You know why? Because this is the top floor. Yeah. 20 arrows? Not worth going down all those floors for. I am going to use a seed on Phoebe. You think you're a knight, huh? Take this. You know, I always thought that his pecs in that smaller sprite were, was his mouth flapping as a kid. Anyway, fire spell from Benjamin. We're going to use Benjamin's last spell point for that. And then we're going to use up Phoebe's thunder spells. Now Benjamin, his only job is to hit with the Night Sword. And keep Phoebe from dying. Because Phoebe's magic is going to be our primary damage dealer here. I don't remember how much HP this guy has off the top of my head. It is something that can be looked up online. You can utilize the search engine for that. Well, that's alright. Use our last thunder spell. I don't believe that, like, I know that appeared as, like, a toggle, but I don't believe it was. Alright, switch to fire. I love the boss music. I mean, you could see by far, how Phoebe's fire spell is doing even more damage than the thunder wizard spell. No, actually, now if I hit the B button there, so that I could go back to commanding Benjamin, because I want him to heal Phoebe. That way, if he hits us with, you know, some of these crazier attacks where he can do a lot of damage, I want us to be able to weather that. Yeah, that snowstorm is something that's kind of annoying that he uses to heal himself. Yeah, Benjamin, go ahead and cast Cure on both of you. And we have defeated the ice golem. And restored the crystal of water. The crystal! I'll go back to Aquaria and see if the ice melted. Don't forget to see Grandpa! Right, bye. And now we have to walk out of here. All alone. Could go get those arrows. I don't wanna. Yes, I'm dragging you with me. I mean, you gotta admit, this is good music. So what do you think about that boss fight? Let me know in the comments. Engagement. No, but seriously, little shameless self-promotion, you know, liking and commenting and things does help me grow the channel because it suggests my videos to other people. It lets YouTube know that, you know, this video is interesting and people want to watch it. So, just throwing that out there, you know, if you want to help me grow the channel even further, make sure you follow the YouTube werewolf protocol. Like and subscribe. I was trying too hard to be clever there. My brain was lagging like a 2000s Dell computer. Oh god, there's gonna be some viewers that aren't even old enough to understand that reference. I feel old. But hey, all the water's melted. What does this mean for everything else in Aquaria? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I'm the Arcane Rogue, and if you like this video, make sure you tap that like button to let me and YouTube know so that it gets promoted to other people. Leave a comment letting me know what you really liked about it, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Help me grow the channel. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.